I'm hiking in this awesome canyon. You've seen a few other videos about me being in here. So let's talk about hearing God plainly. Now, I am not one of those people. Boy, this is going to be fun. I am not one of those people who has actually heard God audibly. Yes, this means that a whole lot of water came through here at one time. I have never heard God audibly, at least not his voice. But I hear from him daily. You know, it doesn't mean that every single time that I need an answer that I always hear from him like clear as day. He will eventually give me an answer about something, but he speaks to us in different ways. So it's not always going to be exactly the same. How do you know it's him? Well, whatever he shares with you is going to line up with his word. And usually, he does convict us, but it's not in a, man, you're terrible, you suck kind of way. It's a, I love you, and you're not behaving like the person that I say you are, I am at the end of this canyon. It's awesome. So anyway, God's voice is gentle and sweet, and the Holy Spirit will speak to us and show us and tell us, this is who I created you to be. Are you functioning that way? Because if you're not functioning according to the way that I created you to be, then you're functioning in a false identity. And God will tell us that. I mean, he may not say, you're functioning in a false identity, but he'll say, this is not true for you. Usually whenever you've got icky stuff going on in your heart and your spirit, conflict between your flesh and your spirit, I'll say that, then you can have an idea that you're probably listening to a lie and you're functioning out of a lie. And so that's a good way of knowing if the Holy Spirit is speaking to you or not, if God is speaking. Oftentimes I will say, I'll be praying and I'll say, Lord, show me your truth about this or that. And sometimes he'll lead me to something. I'll come across something later in the day, or I'll come across something in his word, or I'll have a conversation with somebody and they will speak something out and I'll go, oh, hello, there's my answer. So that's an awesome way that God speaks to us. There's just so many different ways that he speaks to us. I absolutely love this place. It's so cool. Obviously, there's still a lot of water here. And no, I'm not going to go step in it. Anyway, because it's cold. I hope this helps. God just speaks to us in so many different ways. And we just need to, instead of going, God, I can't hear you, why don't you ever speak to me? Instead, it's really important for us to begin saying, Lord, thank you for speaking to me. Thank you for showing me your truth. I trust that you're going to. Even if I don't know the answer right now, I trust that you're going to give me the answer because you love me. And that's probably one of the best ways to approach this, is trust him. And then be open to what he shows you. Because he will. He speaks to all of us in different ways, and he speaks to each one of us in many different ways. He's not going to speak to us in exactly the same way every single time. Because, what I was thinking about this the other day, we would get bored. Did you ever think about that? We would get bored. It's fun. God keeps things fun. He's a God of fun and adventure, and it's just so interesting. I mean, he's awesome. He's awesome. Just like this canyon. Obviously, any God who would create something so cool as this. And it's fantastic. Fantastic. Anyway, I hope this helps.